Hello everybody, welcome to the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, episode 274. It is Sunday, September 3rd, 2017. As we are recording, it is also afternoon.
I just realized how tousled I look.
Well, you just got up. And we want to wish everybody in the United States a happy Labor Day, a little early. By the time you watch this, it might be Labor Day, so it is Labor Day, right? Yeah, Labor Day.
Yes, it will be by the time I watch it.
Yeah, okay, so we want to wish you all a happy holiday if you're in the United States, and if you are not, happy Monday or Tuesday or whenever it is you're watching us.
What knit socks are you wearing?
I'm not wearing knit socks.
I'm asking everyone else. Knit socks.
You interrupted me again.
Hi, who are you? What's your name?
Anyway, I am Marlisha, also known as Lady Fernico.
And I am Talia.
She's Blabbermouth.
Also known as Franciscan Gypsy.
Also known as Pain in My Neck.
But you love me.
We want to welcome all new and returning viewers. We thank you for stopping by. If you are new to the podcast, we hope you find something you like and that you will return. And if you are returning, we're really glad to have you back. Yay.
Okay. You're wearing my color.
If you are in, and you're wearing mine, so what's your point? If you are in the shadows, either new or returning, please feel free to join the Ravelry group so you can be eligible for prizes and giveaways and things like that. And if you watch us on YouTube, we'd love to have you press the subscribe button on your left so that we show up for other people who might be looking for a podcast like ours. And we thank everybody who watches regardless. We do have one new member who joined officially, and that's Missy K. Schmidt.
And by join officially, that means the Ravelry group.
Yes. Missy K. Schmidt, who is Missy. Thank you, Missy, for joining. We're glad to have you with us. All right. I guess, unless you have something to say, we'll go right into... Oh, wait, I guess we have to do our tea.
Yes, what tea are you
I
drinking?
was going to have a different tea, but
we couldn't find your
my infuser. So I am. Well, let's do this right.
Next week she might have a different one, because we now know where the infuser is.
My tortoise versus hare mug. I have my chai tea today.
I'm so sad for her because I know she really wanted this one. She loves this tea. This is the Plum Deluxe Happy Hour blend tea, herbal tea, and it is honeybush tea, hibiscus, lemon, verbena, lime extract. Love, gratitude, no caffeine. I need to pick up more of this. This is a really good tea. And it's one of Mom's favorites. So, did you want me to pick up some for you too?
Why don't we wait and see? I'll just wait and we'll talk about it. Yeah.
I
can't make decisions while we're podcasting.
Why not?
Because I don't multitask well when I'm podcasting.
Why?
I'm tired. I tried to take a nap today and I couldn't do it. Because I was tired. Why do you think I tried to take a nap?
Why can't you multitask? I can multitask.
You can't even uniltask.
Uniltask?
Mm-hmm.
What's uniltask? Is that even a word?
It is now. I'm a writer. I can coin words. Anyway.
Well, don't coin that one. That one sounds terrible.
I don't care. Only in your mind. Anyway.
Nah.
We have promotions. Okay. The skein of Miss Scarlet yarn that we were talking about has been claimed. So thank you, Catherine, for getting in touch with us. We do have your address, okay?
But it won't be sent to you until after the holiday, most likely. So I'm not off of work until Thursday, but I have a really busy week this week. So
she works 3 days, so
I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm sorry. For those of you who are familiar, I work 12+ hour shifts.
3 days a week.
3 days a week. And then I have other appointments and stuff throughout the week, so that might have to wait till the weekend.
A rough week this week, so Catherine, thank you for getting in touch with us. We will get it out to you as soon as we can.
Don't worry if it doesn't go out right away.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I love these socks.
The coupon. Okay, we still have a coupon code from the Yarn and I, who is Cappy. As far as I know, it's still active. It is in the Ravelry group. If you want to know what it is, because we want to give you guys the code. She gave it to us. So we want to make sure that the people who are in our group
How much longer did she say that was up for?
She didn't say.
Okay.
So if you go there and it doesn't work for something that's $25 or more, then the code is over with. But right now, as far as I know, it's still up, okay, as of today. All right. And her Etsy shop is the Yarn and I. Okay, upcoming. PHN Toy Along. I think this is our 5th annual one.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
So this is exciting.
This was our first along.
This is our favorite one. Well, I like all of our longs. But this is our first one, and it always has a lot of participation. And we have 2 co-hosts this year.
And we're so excited because this year
The Bakery Bears
are able to do it again.
Yes,
in the past couple years, they haven't been able to. The first time we had a co-host for
They did it.
this for Toy Long, they had done it with us, and we've asked them in subsequent years, but things have happened. And
The first year we did it alone. The second, or we had other. We didn't know the Bakery Bears yet. They weren't
podcasting yet. That tells you how old we are.
Yeah. And then the second year they did it with us. The third or fourth year they had some personal things going on. They couldn't do it. And then this year they are able to do it. So we're really excited.
Yes, we are.
The other co-host is for the 3rd year running is Maureen from the Victorian Studio podcast. And we always love
So it's going to be
having her.
great, guys.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So those are...
And think about it, you'll still be doing the Harry Potter one. So if you make
owls.
a bunch of owls.
Yes, owls. York? Shameless
You
plug.
smacked me.
I don't care. Shameless plug. Okay, we do have...
This is probably one of my favorite owls of yours.
I love it. Is that my snowy one? Which one? Yeah, my snowy
That's
one.
her Snowy.
Yeah. Here, take it off my shoulder.
Snowy.
Take her off my shoulder. Okay.
Robin down.
Now, we have already a couple prizes for this. Let me see if I can find them here. Okay, tortoise versus hare. We have some prizes for this. This one's a new one. This came out of the blue from Ann Brody, you guys. If someone wanted a hair bag, this is from the Tortoise vs. Hare 2017. This is the hair bag. This is a medium, but as you can tell, it is very nice size. You can easily do a pair of socks.
You know you want one, Blair.
Yes, a socks, hat, a small shawlette, things like that will fit in here. Maybe even a baby sweater or something. Really nice. Thank you so much, Anne.
It's a really nice size. It's one that I tend to use most now.
I use this one and her large one the most. And these are really, really nice, typical Ann Brody quality. So thank you so much for your generosity, Anne. Okay, we have that. Leslie. And then we have also for the Tortoise versus Hare, make sure I have the right bag. Yes, okay. We have some tags from Brittany. They're gift tag, hand knit for you tags. Very, very nice tags and some tea. That's one. And the stitch markers from Laura Concert. One tortoise and one hare. So that's that. And something may change. I have to talk to Talia about it, but something may be changing with this. Now,
and Talia has no idea what she's talking about.
Then we have 2 skeins of chroma, and that I believe is from Mama C. Let me see. I don't know why I'm going into the Tortoise versus the Hare already. I think because I saw the thing. The Tortoise versus the Hare. This is, I believe, from Mama C. Let me just see here.
This part of the podcast I always let you run, so I
just got ahead of myself. So that's, I don't know what color this is.
Chroma? Oh, blast. Same one you have for PG.
Chroma in the...
It's on the tag.
It's not Kaleidoscope.
No, it's not. It's like... No, mine was Carnival. I don't know what color this is.
Well, okay. And then a skein of the Lady Fernico Creations in the Magic Lagoon colorway. And this is a sport weight. It's got 328 yards. So this is a yarn that we got for the kit. That we have for the kit.
I can't find the tag on it without tearing it all apart.
It doesn't matter.
But needless to say, Mom's used it for PG, who's hidden underneath all my bags. Oh yeah, you can see her.
Yeah.
That's what your turtle will look like if you make
a turtle or whatever it is.
Well, why would you make anything else out of chroma but a turtle?
Exactly. So this is Tortoise versus Hare prizes. We're very grateful to everybody who donated to that. Thank you very much.
I actually need to make a Terra at some point after the Tortoise versus Hare out of chroma. But I have to wait till after Tortoise versus Hare.
Now, let me just finish the Tortoise versus Hare real fast. I kind of jumped to it because I saw the bag and I wanted to show it to you. This is Crocheting Hoovian's baby, and it's we are co-hosting with her and with B-Wing, who's Brittany. And Brittany
Laura, glad you're feeling better.
Yes. B-Wing does not have a podcast, but she has a wonderful group that does a lot of charity work and is well worth getting involved with. Laura, of course, has a really fun podcast.
And I misspoke last week. I was talking about, I think I had said that I thought she was doing something for Shaken Baby. That was something else I got in my email from another place. But she's still it's really awesome.
Right. She does Ronald McDonald House. No, that was Ronald McDonald House's Crocheting Hoovian.
Brittany does so many different
Brittany
things.
does a lot. I can't keep track.
I can't keep track.
You have to go to her Facebook page and her group to keep track. But the Tortoise versus Hare runs from July through September 30th, and rules are in each of our groups. For us, it's 1 whip per project per week, and the FO whenever it's finished. Yes, but I have to finish this. 1 whip per project per week, and the FO whenever it's finished. And if it is a finished object with Talia's patterns or my yarn, then it has 2 chances at a prize for the finished object. And if you have both my yarn and her pattern as a finished object, you get 3 chances. In Laura's, you get 4 because she's giving you 2 for each.
And that, for Laura's also if you're working on dead yarn.
Yes, on Heidi's yarn. And let's see, we did basically. Okay, I went through all that, so now I can go back to where I'm supposed to be. That one's current. Somehow I skipped from the toy along to that. I really love this.
You need to set it down so I can pick it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, let's see here. Let me see if I can get back on track. The Yarn and I Cappy podcast is having a cal that is focusing on depression awareness, I guess you would call it. So it started January 1st and goes to the end of the year, so you've got about 3 more months. It's anything you make for you. Not for charity, not for, anything but for, it has to be for you. Something that makes you happy, okay? And the hashtag is 123 for me cal. It's hashtag the numbers 123 and then all letters for me KALCAL. Then there's the Harry Potter cal, which is Victorian Studio. Maureen from the Victorian Studio podcast, and that's a wonderful. Both these podcasts are wonderful. You learn a lot. Yes. And hers is the entire year long. It's the Harry Potter long, and as it says, Harry Potter related. Yes. So anything that's Harry, if you can link it to Harry Potter, she's accepting it for the most part. So she's really accessible. If you have questions, just ask her, okay? And the rules are in her group, just like Cappy's rules are in her group, okay? The Whip It Good Cal is in 2 podcast groups. It is Undead Yarn, who is Undead Heidi or Nitty Girl, and Crocheting Hoovian. Oh, and Jeanette.
Bookish
Stitcher. They're all having that, and that's exactly what it says. It's a.
And I owe you an
Stanza.
Instagram message, Jeanette. I haven't forgotten. I just am lazy.
How are you feeling, Jeanette?
Yeah, I hope you're feeling better.
So, let me see here. So these are plops and whips and things like that. It doesn't matter how old they are. Just get them out and work on them. Hopefully finish them.
Yes.
Okay. And I don't know if any of them are accepting. I know sometimes when they do these things, they'll accept frogging. I don't know if they will. You'll have to ask them.
You'll have to ask them.
Okay. And like I said, all these podcasts are well worth watching.
I hear Dad in my head.
In some ways, he's like Davina. He gets the thing right, and he says, you start talking about it, he's like, frog. He's cute. Okay. All right. The Stash Reduction Cal is the Never Cast Off podcast, which is Sheila and Debbie. So that's Blue Yarn Always and Deb's Destiny. Wonderful podcast. They do a lot with Cappy, or at least Sheila does. Debbie does too, some of it, but I think Sheila does more. And this particular stash reduction type of cal is I believe it's a year long, and it goes concurrently. It's 2 co-hosts, Never Cast Off podcast and Fiber Pusher podcast, and I think the prize thread this time around is going to be in Fiber Pusher, but you have to check. They go from group to group, back and forth. Benita is the one who takes care of all the number crunching, so but both of them are taking part of this, and it works kind of like Weight Watchers from what I understand. So if you get new yarn, then you have to enter in, I don't know if it's ounces or grams or whatever it is you have to enter in, but if you make something and it uses up a lot of yarn, then you take it off, and I guess they crunch the numbers and get a winner every month, or 2 winners, whatever.
People like us who don't finish a lot but end up making a lot of projects, we would never lose any weight.
No, we never lose, especially for me, like when I dye yarn and I'm like okay, let's see, we did the Tortoise versus Hare. Okay, let's see. All right, that brings us to the Cardiac Read Along. We have lovely co-hosts for this. We have, again, the Never Cast Off podcast. That is Blue Yarn Always, who is Sheila, and Dev's Destiny, who is Debbie, and they are fantastic. I love watching them. I watch them as soon as they come out.
Sheila, by the way, I have comments to you later about a different project.
I know exactly what it is. And I told her she's wrong, but that's okay.
I'm totally right.
It doesn't really matter. But in any event.
It totally matters.
No, it really doesn't.
It totally matters.
Anyway, we're really excited to have them with
Sheila.
us. And we're really excited to have Jeanette with us as well. Debbie and Sheila make me laugh. They make me giggle because their dynamic reminds me of the dynamic we have here.
I need to watch them. I haven't watched a lot of podcasts lately.
They're funny. They make me giggle. And when they get Cappy involved, it's hysterical.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. It's just...
Cappy, by the way, I think I've gotten a coworker hooked on the tea that you got me hooked on, the David something or other. Davidson's,
yeah. That's good tea.
She really liked the ginger and... It was like ginger and lemon or something like that. She wrote it down and she's going to look it up.
Which was the one that I really liked?
You really liked the vanilla one.
Yeah.
So, just so you know, you're...
Blame you, Cappy. You enabler you.
Yes.
You enabler you. But anyway, so those are our co-hosts are Bookish Stitcher and Never Cast Off podcast.
Sheila,
who is Blue Yarn Always, and Debbie, who is Deb's Destiny. And Sheila they all have shops. Sheila has a bags. She sells bags and things, bags and cozies and things like that. She is called Thank God for Bags. Debbie has a shop on Ravelry. She's a pattern designer, so she's got some really nice patterns. And she actually donated patterns to us for the last long, and they were really amazing. And Sheila also donated last time around very nice bags. I think that Brittany actually ended up getting 3 needle cozies instead of a bag. And then we have Jeanette, who also, and I'm sorry, Jeanette, I forgot to look up your yarn shop. I think it's either Big Sky Yarns or Blue Sky Yarns or something like that. I forget what it is, but she has a yarn shop, and I need to go back and look and see what the name is. Okay, now, for us, our rules are always the same. 1 WIP per project per week, and FO whenever it's finished. Use a significant amount of red or pink in the project. You get double chances for an FO with Cappy's heart yarn, any of her red heart yarn. It doesn't even have to say heart. It just has to be red yarn that she's put out. She has 2, I think, that are out for, especially for the podcast. One of them is the Miss Scarlet. The other one was something heart. I can't remember what it was. Flaming Heart or something like that.
I can't recall. Is that the one with the nibs or nubs or whatever?
Yeah. But if it's red or pink and it's Cappy's yarn, it will be eligible for 2.
It looked really pretty. I know I myself can't knit with it because I'm one of those people, if I have nubs in my knitting, I'll be picking them out because I think I just have a OCD tendencies and I'm just like, it's not neat.
So,
but for people who really like nubs, it's really a pretty yarn.
Any FOs in Cappy's heart yarn, any red or pink yarn of hers, double FOs.
FOs?
Yes, with Taya's patterns that are in red or pink. Double FOs for Lady Furnico that has red or pink in it. And as I said, if you do Taya's patterns with my yarn or Cappy's yarn in red or pink, then that gets 3 chances for a prize. You are responsible for double or triple posting.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm barely keeping up as it is, so you guys have to do.
Yeah, when we were smaller, she used to actually do the posting for people, but we're not that small anymore.
And I'm so grateful for Valeria and Sue and Vonnie, who was like, "You need to repost that," or they just repost it or whatever.
Yes,
we have
amazing moderators.
Yes, we do, and we certainly do.
We need to.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that later. Yes. But anyway, okay, we do have prizes for this.
And there are prizes?
Yes, I am sorry for being all over the board with this. Oh, I forgot to mention one other prize for the toy along. Oh. I think I might have showed this last time.
I think you did because that was it was just arrived.
Yeah, this is the I forgot to show you from Lara Smoot, and I didn't want to forget this.
And that was from the toy along.
This is for the toy along. Okay. Isn't this, and this is such a cute,
it's cute.
That is such a cute little bag. It makes me happy.
That would be nice for socks.
Sock or hats.
Yeah.
And scarves. Might fit a scarf.
You see, I don't do scarves, so.
Smaller projects. Perfect for that. And it's smushable, which means.
Zuzu's petals.
Zuzu's petals. Zuzu's petals. Zuzu's petals. Zuzu's petals. It'll go very nicely smushed in your purse or something without, like, getting all crinkly because it doesn't have any. Yeah, Duke. Taya's Duke pattern. It'll, not get crunched up. I mean, I love my bags that have the batting and stuff or whatever it is they put in to stiffen it a little bit. But sometimes you just need one that smushes, and this is great for that.
And I never really appreciated them until recently.
Right. Now,
oopsie, it's a bunny.
It is.
Tea.
Okay, in here
Oops is a he bunny.
are the okay, make sure I have all of this here. We have a lot of prizes for the cardiac read along. Okay, we have a Delicue needle case. This is the last of 3 that was very generously donated by Lisa, who is Red Salt Box, and this will be going out for the cardiac read along. We have 2 50-gram skeins of blue yarn from Mama C. Let me see, I think that's here. Yes, there's 2 of these. The blue is really pretty. It's kind of a navy or royal,
Yeah,
almost purplish.
Yeah, it's not electric or anything like that, but it's pretty blue.
Very pretty. Thank you very much, Christina. We have a $10 or less downloadable Ravelry pattern from Sue.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much, Sue. And then Yarns It, who's Jean. She did 3 skeins of Lady Vertical Creations yarn. Very generous. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
She did. Oops.
It's a bunny.
It is. This is this purple and yellow. That's Heartsease. This one, this orange in the middle here. This one is Falling Leaves. Orange, kind of burnt orange, and yellow. And then this one down here, the pink, is Pajama Party. Oops, I think.
Yeah, it looks like Pajama Party.
Yeah. And then let's see. We also have this skein, which was donated by Maria, who is Seductive Berry. This is Lady Diva. You guys were very, very generous, not only to the podcast, but also to my shop. Thank you so much for that. And we have, thank you also, Maria and Jeannie. Jean, I'm sorry, Jean. I'm going to call you Jeannie because I think of you as a genie, and that's so cute. I think she's cute. If she wants me to stop, she has to tell me. She will. We have some stitch markers from Cappy, and they are... No, that's not it. I put them somewhere so I wouldn't lose
You put them somewhere safe.
I put them somewhere safe, and I know they're safe. I just have to figure out what bag I put them in. Oh, there they are. Okay. And I think we said we were going to use the elephant. No, the elephant's with the toy along.
Yeah.
I think there's one with red in here that we were going to use.
Or maybe it's the pink one. You're right, elephant was for toy along.
Yeah.
Maybe the ones with the flowers?
I think it was this one. This is from Cappy, and I don't think you can see it very well. From her mom makes these lovely, beautiful quality
it's
stitch
hard
markers.
to tell because the background is pink as well, but this is pink with roses.
It's got like a pink kind of,
Stumpy
almost
like-
like crystal type of pink.
Stumpy likes roses.
Stumpy likes roses. Reference.
Yes.
Okay.
That one's a very vague one. If you get that one, I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I'm impressed. So that's another prize.
It's not a vague one. It's a out there one. It's a
Obscure one.
obscure. Thank you.
Okay, let me see. We have a $7 downloadable Ravelry pattern from Crocheting Hoovian. Thank you, Laura. And I think that's all of it. I think I got all of it. I was trying to make sure I didn't miss any. You guys have been extremely generous because it's only with your generosity that we can do this. I
Yes.
think I have cards in here.
Do you?
I do. Yes, I do, from Brittany.
Yay, cards from Brittany.
PHN Cardiac Read Along Prize from Brittany.
Yay!
Cards and tags. I just don't have it on my thing yet. So thank you very, very much. All of you. Brittany, this is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I had, that's why I have it in here, because last time I went looking for something and I found her cards from the Autism Awareness.
Yes.
And I had to re-pull because I didn't have a winner for it. So that's all the prizes. Absolutely amazing. You guys are awesome. We thank you for your generosity.
Thank you.
And we thank you for all that you do to
Because
make
we
these.
definitely couldn't do all these prizes without
No,
you.
absolutely not. So thank you very, very much. I'm sorry, I'm a little disjointed. I tried to take a nap this afternoon to kind of, I'm sorry, I'm out of frame, to kind of, try to head this off, but I couldn't sleep, so
Yeah.
it was just,
You probably would have had more energy if we had podcasted when we were supposed to.
well, it's not more energy, I just can't get my thoughts together,
Right.
Okay, do you have anything to say about heart things before we go into,
Oh,
they had more of this at Hobby Lobby yesterday.
yeah, this is fun.
I almost picked it up for you, but I didn't know if you needed more.
Yeah, I wanted to wait until to actually pick up a blanket's worth till I'm actually finished with the blanket I'm working
They
on.
didn't have the blue that I wanted.
Oh, they didn't.
Yeah, I'll have to
You
see
have to look on their website.
online, yeah.
Heart stuff. Gosh, Gosh, what have I not talked about this time?
Diet? Exercise?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really prepared. I have to just pull out of, like, nowhere.
Well, you did a lot yesterday and the week, last time and the week before, so we don't have to do anything this time.
We'll do something next.
We'll try to do something next
Yeah.
week. Are we podcasting Monday next week?
We should be able to. I don't have another Monday that I work.
Now, heads up, our schedule might get a little crazy in the next couple of weeks because we have our retreat the third week of September, so we don't know exactly when we'll be podcasting for that kind of foreseeable time period. And we'll let you know in the thread when that is, okay? All right, how many projects do you have?
Let's see.
Are you counting? We can't start until you're counting. Sue, Vonnie.
Start counting.
Start counting.
Hang on. My show notes are... There we go.
2,
1,
3,
2,
4,
3, 4,
5,
5,
6,
6, 7,
7, 8.
7.
I think I have 10, I think. Let me go backwards and see.
Carry on my way.
Okay, you need to stop so I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I have 10.
Oh, because of you and your influence, when one of my coworkers who, she loves to sing, but she is a little off tune, she's always singing songs, and she usually asks Bill, oh, do you know what this song is? And he was having trouble remembering, but because of your influence, I was able to go, Carry On My Wayward Son, and then he was able to go Kansas.
Yeah, yep.
Carry on my wayward son, there'll be peace when you are gone. To rest, don't you cry no more.
Used to love that song. Okay. Yeah, Kansas was a good group. Okay, so I go first.
But you liked Kansas, and what was the other group you liked?
Bread,
or...
I like Bread and Foreigner, and I used to like Steely Dan, and yes, I'm old. Okay. All right. My first one is my Lemon Lime Fizz Baby Hat.
Bread sings.
They're mostly ballads.
Okay.
Yeah. This is my Kiki Boo Holiday Owls bag. Okay, this is, I guess, a medium size? Maybe?
I don't know what size.
Her sizes were not, she was always experimenting, so I was
right,
never
and
sure.
I don't know if she has a shop anymore.
She does.
Okay.
I don't know
and
how
her
accurate
sizes
it is.
might be different now, because
Right.
this was back at the beginning when she first started.
Right. And this, I'm using two, I'm holding
She does
two.
a good quality bag.
She
I actually
does.
need to look at her shop again.
I really do like her bags. But she's doing,
She does bags like she used to, like
she was doing some stuff with embroidery and stuff and quilting, and I like these better.
Right. Well, also those are a little more expensive because she put a lot of work and effort into
And they were
those.
beautiful bags.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Beautiful bags.
I don't know if she's still doing the embroidery or not.
I don't know. But anyway, this is the neon lemon lime fizz baby hat, highlighter hat, whatever you want to call this. And I'm using 2 strands of, I love this neon baby yarn, sport yarn. And I didn't do a whole lot on this. Wow, that really is bright.
It is
And now
bright.
this one looks green again.
Well, I think it all depends on the lighting.
Yeah. And this loom was given to me by Laura Concert, so I appreciate that very much, her generosity. It's labeled and everything, and I really like this a lot. So I have to do one more. And I'm not too far. I'm probably about, half the way through, or a little more than half the way through this.
Your turn again.
Yes, it is. I got that. Okay, my next one is this one I worked on today. And that's the only, because we were supposed to podcast right after Mass this morning, but Talia wasn't feeling very well, so we had her go to sleep, and we decided to podcast this afternoon. So
They put me to sleep.
my Kiki Boo small bag. This is our puzzle pieces that she gave us a couple years back when we were doing autism awareness.
Let me see write down. Oh wait, did you already did this one?
No.
Is this one of your show notes?
What do you mean?
Did you have a highlight in your show notes that you worked on this?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then don't write that. You don't need to write that one down.
Okay. Well, I just had to write Denise down.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I'm almost to the 21 inches. I'm like at 20 and a half. I think I did about 6 or 8 rows of this today. So it's growing.
It is growing.
It's high. So I really like the Shire colorway.
Going longer all the time.
Longer, longer, longer.
It's getting longer all the time.
This is fun, and this is in the Shire colorway. I think I'm using US 3s for this. Yes, I am, US 3s, which explains partly why it takes so long. That and the fact that I didn't work on it too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's really strange how if you work on it, it actually grows.
So odd.
It's so odd. So, and I'm kind of annoyed at this because it looks like, from what the yardage is, that I'm going to only use like maybe 30, 40 yards of a new skein of Mad Tosh.
You can make fingerless mitts from the rest and then give me what's left over.
Yeah.
Or I can make you fingerless mitts from the rest. That pattern like I had memorized.
Yeah, yeah.
The one that you do cables and then you sew it up.
Because I've got a pair of those in my bag.
Mm-hmm. And Mad Tosh is one of my favorites for working with that. So,
Yeah.
Think about it. I can make you a pair of fingerless mitts and then use the rest.
Then you can have the rest. Yeah, I might do that. This, Mad Tosh is probably, I consider Mad Tosh big box almost. Mm-hmm. And they, to me, are one of my favorites of the big box. They're a little pricey, but they're worth it. And they have superb customer service. When they sent me a skein in error, I don't think it was this skein. They sent me, I don't know, it was Pashmina they sent me?
It was this.
They sent me this, but the color was the wrong color.
What color is the wrong color, by the way? I.e., if it doesn't have enough, did you want your little things on the top to be that color?
I'd have to check. I think it's like an oatmeal. It's real pretty.
It'd be pretty
it's a neutral. It's very pretty, and they let me keep both skeins. Mm-hmm. They charged me for the one, but they said it was their fault. They have superb customer service. Okay, your turn.
Okay, Tay, let me see. Opening my show notes. Come here, phone. Open up. Okay. So first one is
another Kikibu bag.
Another Kikibu bag. My Autism Puzzle Pieces bag. And this is the Christmas Peppermint Socks. Basic ribbed sock using Magic Loop pattern by Melissa Bayer. And I'm using Dragonfly fibers in the base dragon sock, and the colorway is Still Christmas.
That's pretty. You might have it done for Christmas, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
No hurry.
And it does fit.
Very nice.
Because that's the first thing everyone says is, does it fit? When they see it.
It stretches a lot.
It stretches a lot, and I have long, thin feet, so.
I think they're more concerned about the calf.
I like the entire thing. They look in and they're like, what?
Oh, yeah. Because I can see the rest of it fitting. I just don't see, my first concern was until I knew what the ribbing was.
Yeah.
It's very stretchy.
And there's the second sock so far. Got a fair amount of work on it. I had an orientee at work on Friday nights, and she's an experienced nurse. She's mostly needed me around for verification of ICU type stuff because she's like experienced ER. She's been nursing way longer than I have. So, yeah, she didn't need me to hold her hand. Basically, I was just a second person.